Alrighty everybody, welcome back to today's video. In today's video everybody, we're going to be discussing the Marvel vs. DC All-Star Challenge. Now everybody, as you all know from my Diecast League, I did announce this back during my original 2023 schedule announcement that we would be doing the Marvel vs. DC All-Star Challenge, and well, we are almost there to that event as we are exactly 1 month away until the second biggest event we have done all year long. This is another All-Star Challenge we have done here annually. This is the 5th annual All-Star Challenge. We've done Fire versus Ice throughout the past 4 years, throughout 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. We did Fire versus Ice, and and for 2021 and 2022, we did the event on Steel Titans. And now we're going to be returning to the All-Star Challenge for the first time since 2020, back onto the pool table. And it is now time for 2 brand new teams here to battle it out here for the win. With Team Marvel versus Team DC, this is an idea I've seen requested a lot by fans, so we're deciding to do it here for 2023. So let's take a look at the 2 teams. Let's start off here with Team Marvel. Team Marvel consists of the team captain, Bari Musauer in Black Panther, as well as and then his teammates on that team will be Bernard Light in Spider-Man, Brandon Arthur in Iron Man, Randy Brown in Captain America, Tony Oaks in Hulk, Dustin Brown in Wolverine, Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger, Tom Mentz in Max D, Todd LeDuc in Blue Thunder, Jim Kohler in Avenger, John Gordon in Bad Company, and John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. This is a really interesting lineup here, as we'll finally get to see the debut here of Black Panther here in Monster Jam. Now, warning, because unfortunately, guys, I just don't have time right now. I'm just too busy with homework. And I don't have the resources to make a really complicated body like the Black Panther. So most likely, Bari Musauer will be running a bare chassis and will not run a body. And that is really sad and unfortunate, and that we cannot run a body here for Black Panther. Maybe if someday, I do know, from what I've seen some leaks on Instagram, the Marvel trucks will be coming out next year in Spin Master Diecast. So I hope they make Black Panther as one of those, as I'm assuming they will. And I'm going to try to buy it. But hey, Monster Jam, if you're watching this video, I would say if you have any early copies of Black Panther, hey, feel free to send them to me. So, yeah, it's just really nice here to see Bari Musauer drive this truck. Bari Musauer used to drive Spider-Man for the Marvel Monster Jam trucks from 2012 all the way through 2014. He drove Spider-Man before the Marvel contract ended, and he started to drive Zombie from 2015 until now. So, and it's nice to see Bari Musauer drive Black Panther. It's always been a dream for Bari Musauer here to drive the Black Panther. Next up, we have Bernard Light in Spider-Man. Another dreams come true here for Bernard Light. Bernard Light, he's been driving, he was a part of Spider-Man. He actually played the role as Spider-Man in Marvel Universe Live. So it's been a dream for him to always drive the Spider-Man Monster Jam truck. And he'll finally get a chance to do it right here in the Marvel vs. DC All-Star Challenge. So really nice job here for Bernard Light here for getting a chance to run Spider-Man. It's been a dream for him. And this will also be Bernard Light's first stadium event that he will be doing here for my league, as he has never done a stadium event before. He has competed in the Showdown before, driving Alien Invasion in some years past, but he's never done a stadium event. So this will be his first time doing a stadium event here in Spider-Man. Brandon Arthur will be driving the Iron Man here, as Brandon Arthur will get his shot here to do his first ever stadium show in the United States. Brandon Arthur has done a lot of shows this year and competed internationally and did 4 international stadium shows, being Stockholm, Sweden, Cape Town, South Africa, Johannesburg, South Africa, and Durban, South Africa throughout early May, late April, and early February. He would drive El Toro Loco internationally. Brandon Arthur also did some arena shows as well, internationally and domestically. He drive El Toro Loco in Abu Dhabi, and he filled in for Elvis Linez a couple times in the States, such I believe for like Oklahoma City and Des Moines, Iowa. He would fill in for Elvis Linez. He also drove in another arena show on the West Coast tour, driving Megalodon in Tucson, and then he also drove Dragon in Providence, Rhode Island here for a show. But this is his first big stadium event in the States here, so it's really nice here for that. Randy Brown will be driving Captain America. I wanted to have 6 Marvel trucks and 6 DC trucks on each team, so I didn't know who to put on there. So I decided to put Randy Brown and Captain America as an idea inspired by monsterjamcalifornia on Instagram. Go follow him, as he came up with the idea and made the driver card. So as soon as I saw the driver card, I was like, hey, why not? That'd be a good match here. So Randy Brown will be driving Captain America here for the All-Star Challenge here for Marvel versus DC. That's gonna be really fun and really interesting to see Randy Brown tear it up here in Captain America here. First time we see somebody else drive Captain America that is not Chad Fortune, so that is going to be really cool here for Randy Brown. Randy Brown has done only one show this year, which was in Cape Town, South Africa, driving Blue Thunder, so we cannot wait to see what he's going to do here coming up soon for the All-Star Challenge in Captain America. Next up, we have Tony Oaks in Hulk. Tony Oaks, and this is a spot that, how I got the inspiration for the spot of Tony Oaks and Hulk was, back in around November, I believe, of last year, and back when there's a bunch of drama for the 2023 leaks. I remember coming home one day and the Wiki fandom had a leak of, I believe, Tony Oaks to drive Hulk for 2023. So I was like, now use that idea here today here to figure out who can drive Hulk here for this All-Star Challenge, and I think Tony Oaks was just a perfect fit here. Tony Oaks has been driving Thunder Roars a lot this season in arenas in the U.S. He's been driving all around the U.S. driving Thunder Roars and a bunch of arena shows throughout the United States here, and also he drove Earthshaker internationally for Durban, Cape Town, and Johannesburg in South Africa. So it's nice to see Tony Oaks here get another stadium show here driving Hulk. Next up, we have Dustin Brown, who will be in Wolverine. Dustin Brown decided to knock some dust off here, or off the fire suit, and decided to get back behind the wheel again, this time behind the wheel of Wolverine here. Can always see what Dustin will be able to do here behind the wheel of Wolverine. He used to drive Wolverine a long time ago. So he is really happy to be back behind the wheel of Wolverine here today. Or not today, but in the All-Star Challenge. He's really happy to be back here to drive Wolverine. Then we have also some other stuff here for Team Marvel. These 6 Monster Jam trucks here that are not Marvel-related trucks that are also going to be a part of Team Marvel. Well, Tyler Manigan, Gravedigger, Stadium Series Blue Champion. When we wanted to have trucks here that would fit Team Marvel by the color schemes and stuff like that, we think Gravedigger is a good fit here to be put here on Team Marvel here with Tyler Meninga behind the wheel. And we can always see what Tyler Meninga has in store for us here. It's going to be really awesome to see what Tyler Meninga got up his sleeve here, as he definitely has some really cool stuff he's going to definitely try here. Tom Mentz will be back in Max D yet again here for the All-Star Challenge here. So Tom is really excited to get back behind the wheel again here. He ended up winning the last show he was at, which was in Nashville for the end of summer show for a regular stadium show. He had a really good appearance and show there. Even winning, I believe, freestyle. He'd win freestyle at that show, so he's excited to get behind the wheel once again here of Max D here and to rock it out for you fans. Todd LeDuc in Blue Thunder is back here for the All-Star Challenge here. We have 4 out of our 5 defending champions here back here ready to compete at the All-Star Challenge. Todd LeDuc is the defending freestyle champion here on the All-Star Challenge here. He was a defending champion. He was the defending freestyle champion last year. Todd LeDuc won freestyle last year at the Fire versus Ice All-Star Challenge here. They're in the exact same venue where he won it at just a year before. And he's going to be driving the same truck of Blue Thunder. Since, unfortunately we don't have a Thor here in this lineup, so it is nice here to see Todd LeDuc drive Blue Thunder here. It's almost like a replacement to Thor, as it is really close fitting with all the Thunder. So Todd LeDuc is ready to go out here to drive Blue Thunder here and hope to bring home another freestyle win for the All-Star Challenge, and is hoping to do so in his hometown show. Next up, we have Jim Kohler and Avenger. The Avengers are part of Marvel, so it made sense to put Jim Kohler and Avenger here on this lineup here. Here we can always see what Jim Kohler is going to do. He's a defending champion. Last year, Jim Kohler ended up winning one-lap racing. And so he is really excited to try to see if he can get another racing win like that again here this year here in the All-Star Challenge. We have John Gordon and Bad Company, the defending 3-lap racing champion here. We cannot wait to see if he can try to defend his racing title here again, as there's 2 racing competitions. Unlike on most of the other Monster Jam shows, for this show there's 2 racing competitions. There'll be one on Friday, and not Friday, but there'll be one on Saturday, and then one on Sunday. And then finally for Team Marvel, we have John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr., he's the defending overall event champion from last year. John Zimmer Jr. was really consistent last year's All-Star Challenge and won the overall. And that was really impressive because that was his first ever stadium event he did. So he's in John Zimmer Jr. back out for another stadium show here. And this is his 3rd stadium show here of the year. John Zimmer Jr. did drive in the World Finals this year. And now he is back again here for the All-Star Challenge. And he's going to try to get the overall win here again here, back in Glendale. And that is it for Team Marvel here. Moving on to Team DC here, we have to kick off the lineup here. The team captain of this team will be Brandon Vincent in Batman. Brandon Vincent's teammates on this team that will be helping him out, trying to win this All-Star Challenge, are going to be Weston Anderson in the Joker, Cody Saucier in the Flash, Cynthia Gauthier in Harley Quinn, Lindsay Reed in Wonder Woman, John Zimmer Sr. in Superman, Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger, Charlie Pauken in Monster Rottweiler, Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, Logan Ashline in Scooby-Doo, Adam Anderson in Taz, and Cole Vennard in the Black Pearl. First off here, we definitely need Brandon Vincent here, competing for his first ever All-Star Challenge here, driving Batman as the team captain. We wanted somebody who would really fit that Batman name, and we thought Brandon Vincent would be the best fit here. And Brandon Vincent is super excited here to lead Batman here to try to win here this All-Star Challenge here for Team DC. Team DC is definitely going to push really hard to try to win this All-Star Challenge here. As you know, Team DC is owned by the Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers are celebrating 100 years this year, their 100th anniversary, so they're definitely going to want to push hard to try to win here for Warner Brothers' 100th anniversary. So Brandon Vincent's definitely going to want to try to win at that. Weston Anderson in the Joker. Well, I don't know if this is the best fitting truck for Weston Anderson, but Weston Anderson definitely wanted to be a part of this All-Star Challenge. And we had the fitting ride here. We had the empty ride here of the Joker, and Weston Anderson decided to take it right up here, and he will be driving the Joker here for the All-Star Challenge here. Weston getting to do another stadium event here. This will be his 3rd, as he drove in the past 2 World Finals. So it's nice to see Weston getting another stadium show out here in the Joker. And you cannot wait to see what he's going to do. He's definitely going to have some really cool stuff pulling up his sleeve here for the best trick competition, especially. Cody Saucier in the Flash. I mean, the Flash is super fast, and Cody is also really fast. He's really fast in that truck when it comes to racing. Last year, Cody Saucier won every single racing competition he competed in, except for the World Finals last year, where he ended up losing in the final round to Jim Kohler and Avenger. And Cody Saucier, unfortunately, could not win the Marvel, not the Marvel, but the Fire vs. Ice All-Star Challenge last year. He could not win those racing competitions either. So he won every single racing competition except for 3. And this year, Cody got probably the most racing competition wins on his tour, although he did not win every single racing competition, as Zach Garner, Brandon Toluchka, Brandon Vincent also took home some of those championships as well. And Tony Oaks may have gotten a racing win as well on that tour, or I can't really remember. But so, Cody, and he also was the fastest qualifier this year, World Finals as well. So, Cody definitely has a good name here for the flash in him. I mean, he's definitely going to try to go fast here in those racing competitions. Next up here, we have Cynthia Gauthier and Harley Quinn. The inspiration behind putting Cynthia and Harley Quinn was, I believe I can't remember who posted, but I believe it was either Monster Jam or Cynthia Gauthier for one Halloween posted Cynthia Gauthier in a Harley Quinn costume. So I was like, that's a really good idea. And so she fit right in right here, and she'll be driving the Harley Quinn here for this All-Star Challenge. Cynthia Gauthier has won freestyle before at the All-Star Challenge. Back in 2019, she won freestyle in the All-Star Challenge for the first ever one we had. She ended up winning it, so she's excited to try to come out here and try to get another win out here in the All-Star Challenge. Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo is, not Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo, but Lindsay Reed and Wonder Woman is back out here for the All-Star Challenge. Lindsay Reed here has driven Wonder Woman before. She drove it for quarter 2 shows throughout the 2017 season, and the last time Lindsay Reed actually drove Wonder Woman was actually Christmas Eve of 2017 at my grandparents' house. I remember Christmas Eve 2017, I did an event at my grandparents' house, and Lindsay Reed was having to be in that event driving Wonder Woman. So it was nice to see Wonder Woman back in action and out here with Lindsay Reed behind the wheel, and the person who first started driving it out here. And Lindsay Reed is definitely really excited here to get back behind the wheel of Wonder Woman. John Zimmer Sr. and Superman. We need somebody to pilot that Superman name, so we decided to get John Zimmer Sr. since Chad Fortune is no longer driving and is retired. So John Zimmer Sr., he did drive Superman before back at the World Finals 14 in 2013. He drove Superman, and so, he's definitely excited to try to get back behind the wheel of Superman again after 10 plus years. He really wants to try to go out there and try to get a really good win here in Superman. As John Zimmer Sr., he has done some events this year, driving Wild Side, filling in for Zach Garner. So we're excited to see here what John Zimmer Sr. here can bring behind the wheel of Superman. And it's going to be a father versus son battle here at the All-Star Challenge with Zimmer Jr. on Team Marvel and Zimmer Sr. on Team DC. Ryan Anderson's back in Son of a Digger, repping Team DC. With the black and blue theme of the truck, it definitely fit in DC and really screamed DC here. So Ryan Anderson here to be back here on Team DC, hoping to try to help the team get a win here and try to get a win here for the All-Star Challenge here, and try to get Team DC a win. Ryan Anderson has definitely won lots here at the All-Star Challenge, especially back in 2020 and 2019. He would end up winning Chicago-style racing and Vegas-style racing in 2019. So he is really excited to try to win, hopefully again out here this year here in the All-Star Challenge. Charlie Pauken will be driving Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Charlie Pauken drove Megalodon all season long on the international tour, and got to drive Monster Mutt for the World Finals. But now he's bringing back Monster Mutt Rottweiler back here to the show. We have not seen Monster Mutt Rottweiler since March of 2021, so it's been 2+ years, and so it was nice to see here Charlie Pauken bring back the Monster Mutt Rottweiler name here for the All-Star Challenge. Bryce Kenny and Greg Klitz, Mohawk Warrior. Bryce Kenny is happy to be back here for Team DC. He had a really the Mohawk theme and the darker colors of the truck here just match perfectly here with Team DC here, and so we just cannot wait to see what Bryce Kenny's got for us here at the All-Star Challenge here coming up in 1 month away, as he's definitely going to burn it down here. We have Logan Ashline and Scooby-Doo. Logan Ashline is a rookie here she will be making her Monster Jam debut, at the All-Star Challenge. What a big event to be making her debut at. Is at the second hugest event we've done all season long. The biggest event we've done probably all year long besides the World Finals. And that is where she'll make her debut event at. And driving Scooby-Doo here, it was important to put Scooby-Doo here on Team DC, with the Warner Brothers here, Scooby-Doo being a big Warner Brothers name here and belonging to Warner Brothers. We had to put Scooby-Doo on here, and since Lindsay Reeve was driving Wonder Woman, they decided to let Logan Ashline get a chance here to make her debut this year, here behind the wheel of Scooby-Doo. We have Adam Anderson and Taz, again here to represent the Warner Brothers 100 years. Adam Anderson is going to be bringing back Taz, which is really exciting and really cool to have Taz here back in Monster Jam for the first time in over almost 13 years. We haven't not seen Taz. Last time we saw Taz was back in 2010, so it's nice to see Taz back here in Monster Jam with Adam Anderson behind the wheel. This was an idea inspired by the Rack. So big shout out to the Rack here for the inspiration here of the idea for Adam Anderson and Taz. We wanted to see it happen here for the All-Star Challenge, and so we're deciding to make that wish here come true. And lastly, we have Cole Vennard in the Black Pearl. Cole Vennard here is ready to go out here representing Team DC. The darker brown and black schemes here of the truck definitely make it fit here on Team DC here. And Cole Vennard is ready to burn it down here and to hope to have a really good showing here at the All-Star Challenge. Alright, that's going to be it for the two teams here. As, again, we did have to change the dates here, the All-Star Challenge to be a Saturday-Sunday show instead of rather than the, Friday-Saturday show, like how I've been doing it. Well, actually, the 2019 All-Star Challenge was on December 25th and December 26th of 2019 at around the Christmas time. I did it kind of 2 different days. I can't remember what days I did them on those specifically. But 2020 I did a Friday-Saturday show. And then for 2021 I did a Friday-Saturday. 2022 I did a Friday-Saturday show. We had to change it around this year because, unfortunately, I'd usually do the qualifying on Thursday for the event. But unfortunately, due to my school schedule and this amount of homework I have, I just have no time Thursday to run the qualifying. Especially since this is going to be a pool table event. I just don't have time to do the qualifying. It would just take too long. We just unfortunately just don't have the time. So that's the big reason why here. And Friday nights it's always super busy for me. So I just did not have time then. So we decided to push it to be a Saturday-Sunday show here. They're a bit different compared to some of the other All-Star challenges we have done in the past here for my league here. So we had to do that date change. So it's going to be really cool here to see the Monster Jam All-Star Challenge here back at Glendale for the 3rd time. We hosted it here in Glendale, the All-Star Challenge in Glendale in 2020. And then we came back last year and did it, and we're now back here but for a pool table show. So for the first time since 2020, the All-Star Challenge will be on the pool table here for our 5th annual All-Star Challenge. We cannot wait to see which team will come out on top. Will Team Marvel making its return to Monster Jam come out as the win? Or will Team DC win here, as in memory here of Warner Brothers' 100th anniversary? We will find out on October 7th and October 8th. Coming up in just 1 month. So guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you guys can be notified for when the event does come out here, as Friday will be qualifying. Saturday will be we'll be doing a St. Louis style racing thing on Saturday. We'll be doing St. Louis style racing as well as best trick competition. That will be on Saturday. Then Sunday will be Vegas style racing and freestyle. So you guys do not want to miss out on that. It's going to be a really awesome and good event here here with new trucks returning, earning new designs for trucks, new trucks in general. Well, yeah, you guys are just not gonna want to miss out on this. And there will actually be a Pit Party live stream, but it will only be exclusive to Saturday. There will be a Pit Party live stream on Saturday to do all the live unveils here for all the new Marvel and DC trucks that we have in the lineup. So you guys are not gonna want to miss out. It's gonna be an amazing weekend that weekend. You're not gonna want to miss out. And guys, also please be sure. Kind of, I remember last year, guys, we did originally have Brianna Mahan scheduled to drive in the All-Star Challenge, but unfortunately we had to pull her out of the lineup because she's pregnant. We had to pull her out and replace her with Lindsay Reed. So the same could happen here this year, guys. Something could happen to a driver. We may have to pull them out and get a replacement, guys. So this lineup, guys, is subject to change. So, guys, just be sure you are aware that this lineup is subject to change here, as I may have to make an update video. Oh, just in case if we may have to switch around the lineup. But besides that, that's gonna be it here. Here again, I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. You guys really need to be notified for when this stuff comes out. It's gonna be really cool. And, yeah, it's nothing really else here to say here. Have a, God bless day, and we'll see you all soon for the Monster Jam All-Star Challenge coming up in just 1 month away.